Hey YouTubies! In this episode, we're going to be taking this car. That's right, the Rolla-Anywhere on the Gambler 500. Now, we're going into this knowing not much, but that's okay. We're not driving this car all the way out there. We're actually going to tow it with my Suburban over here. We're going to rent a U-Haul trailer and go and have a good time. Now, we've already gone on this trip and I've came back. I just forgot to do the intro when we left. So now I'm doing it now, right here in my front yard after we came back. And I just want to forewarn you that I kind of did a terrible job at doing filming because I was stressed out about where we were going next and what was happening and getting lost. So I didn't expect any of that, okay? None. So I forgot to do a lot of filming. But I did get a lot of cool sceneries that we were in. I did explain a couple things. So sit back, enjoy. Stopped over yonder side of the road. Not exactly the best spot, but we had to because we have this beautiful scenery right here by this little river. You know, it's private property. We're not allowed to really go on there, but looking at it from the bridge is good enough for us today because essentially we're just trying to make it down there right now. We got to get to the Gambler before we could gamble. So we forgot our bread. We got bun sandwiches, me and Cody. Bob over here, he did not forget his bread. He got some good stuff with the packets and the little mini chips. Do that again.
Bite it again.
Hey YouTubies, it's a new morning. It's the first day of the Gambler. Got a headache last night, so we just got camp set up and I just chilled out, kind of laid down. You know, I didn't talk to nobody, which is a bummer, but that's today's plan. Right after we got the Corolla up here, we gotta get the oil changed because I didn't get it done before we left. So we're gonna do that now. Here's the crew. We got Code Man. He'll be helping us out with the camera. We got Bob. He'll be helping us out with some drone footage, you know. And they're both my spotters. You know, I'm gonna be the driver, so I need somebody to make sure we don't take out these, one of those things, pans. You know, we don't want to make a mess on the trail. That's rude. Simple oil change complete. You know, we're about 15 minutes from the driver's meeting, so that's a warm snack to me. So I'm gonna sit down, have a warm snack, and we'll get in this driver's meeting here in a minute. All right, YouTubies, the driver's meeting, it went well. There was actually some mini bike races that went right before the meeting, and I didn't bring my camera because I thought it was just a meeting. So I missed those on camera, but we're loaded up, we're ready to go, we got our waypoints, so it's time to go. There's one last task, and that is put our Gambler 500 sticker on.
He's going to go ask real quick.
It's official, boys and girls. Gambler time.
All right, boys and girls, we have finally hit the road. How y'all feeling? Wonderful. I'm pumped. Everybody else is pumped. So let's get it. We're on our way to the first stop, which I hear is something about UFOs. So let's go check her out, man. Better go. We got traffic coming.
Yeah, a traffic jam right there.
made it to our first stop. Beautiful scenery in the background here. Bunch of cars in and out. It's not a stop long kind of thing. Check her out, move on. That's some pretty cool stuff over yonder. All sorts of goodies over out here. I'm not gonna wander through because it says $5 per person, and well, we got other goodie stuff to get along today. Just too much excitement. We can't just take all our time up on the first stop now. We made it to our second stop and there are cars everywhere. I'm digging it. Look at that thing all the way Rhino line. Again. Look at this good luck here, huh? It's good. So, we made it to stop number 3, and you wouldn't even believe where we ended up. A man's paradise, the Junkyard, you know. Like, I'm talking, there's so many goodies. So many goodies here. We've seen Camaros, Firebirds. Shoot, there's parts for a Firebird that we need, you know. So I don't know, maybe we'll work a deal, maybe we'll come back another day, but there's so much good stuff here. It's nice to be able to wander around and see all those goodies.
Oh, there's a later transit. Not a later.
You see all them cars out there in the fields, peoples? We got square bodies, we got wagons, we got Fords, we got Datsuns, and little Chevy Loves, and Ford Couriers. Oh my goodness. Hey, look, that just showed up not too long ago. You can tell by the temp tag. Impala, you know, man, Ranchero. Anything a guy would ever want to have some fun with.
This is home.
Like, I could spend all day here. But we got so much other stops and places to go today. We can't. Man. Like, this is like the 10th square body we've seen. They're everywhere out here. I'm talking every flavor. K5s. Speaking of, well, there's a panel truck. That's cool. Distraction. Squirrel. But anyways, I've seen crew cabs, square bodies, short beds, long beds, ones that are too far gone, ones that you could probably drive out of here. Do you see the international travel all over there?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A Geo Prism. Like, literally everything. There's too much to look at. Where do we go? 3rd gen Camaro?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Another wagon of some sort? Oh, look. Box body for you Ford guys. Another Camaro out there. Holy cow, look at that.
That was a race car.
Was a Gambler 500 car. No, that was a Derby car.
Yeah.
We got this cool thing, man. Shoot! That is sold to me in my book. I'll take it home right now. So, cruising down the road the right way. Yeah, cruising down the road in our 6-4 the right way, and we run into a group of guys that are going the opposite way.
We're eyes on the road.
So we stopped, and you know, we questioned it. We're gonna continue our GPS though and go this way, because that's what we're gonna do. We stopped in this beautiful area here because we're lost. Yep. Luckily, I brought some gas with us because somebody needed some, because, you know, he's got a thirsty V8 and I've got the fuel efficient 4-cylinder. So I went ahead and sold him some gas. We're just hanging around having a warm snack, making new friends. Oh, we're finally back on route, checking out this awesome scenery we got going on. Look at that. See that road down there? That's the wrong one. That's where we came from. It's not where we should have been at from the start, I don't think. And you could tell we had a big old crew following us. There's a Lincoln Town car down there. Got some beautiful sceneries everywhere we go. Which way are we going now? That way. Looks like everyone's going this way, so we're gonna take that way. Even the GPS isn't happy. It says driving on paved roads.
This whole thing is for
don't know if you can see, but way up there, the group had stopped. Now I really needed to pee, so what I did is just told them to look the other way and open the door. Whoops. But I just had to stop and look at this car. She is a dusty, you know what. Just look at it. Look at the back window. Looks muddy, but that's just dirt. Dirt everywhere. There's like a 1/4 inch layer of dirt everywhere. So we've been having this crazy like clunking on the big bumps, and it's just getting worse, you know. We gave her a good look and it's actually not too bad. We looked in here and it was obvious as heck that we got a sway bar bouncing off our brake line thing. So for now, we're just gonna do our best to take her easy. And then maybe when we get back to camp, maybe we'll just do the sway bar link delete for tomorrow and we won't have to worry about it. That's something we'll think about over the day. We gotta have lunch first. We gotta hang out, you know, do the stuff that people do.
Current situation, chilling on the trail because there's 2 cars in the front of the line that are broken. I guess one Lexus has a busted oil pan, and then a BMW of some sort has a busted up strut. So we're waiting until they just move those out of the way and everyone's else gonna go on
a 1-lane road.
Previous situation, we come up to this nasty hill and got stuck a couple times. So I had this brilliant idea to turn the car around, and we got stuck again. Yeah, and then I thought we were done, and we actually got the car U-turned on this tiny little trail. Mind you, I totally forgot about the camera like I usually do. And stuff's getting serious at this point. We're like falling off this hill, and I just, you know, work her like a 2-point turn. Just do it was more like a 1,000,000-point turn, really. We finally got turned around, and I got some traction in the old reverse, and I just gunned it up the hill, and we made it first shot. Then we went a little further down, and then now here we are. So, you know, we're enjoying the sun. It's pretty toasty. We're having fun, you know, because we're here for a good time, not a long time.
just hit our second to last stop, which is this little castle thing. It's kind of crazy looking. Interesting. Real cool, real cool. Now, we're heading back to camp to have a good time. But we're about 48 minutes away, GPS says, so we got some driving to do. We made it back to camp pretty nicely. Went pretty good. Pretty dang good day. You know, we started cooking lunch, or I mean dinner. It's because it's evening time. But this car did amazing. We put it in some spots that we shouldn't have. We got her out. And the only really issue we have here is that this wheel right here, she's not level no more. I don't know if you can see how crooked that looks, you know. I don't know if you can, but this sucker is leaning heavy, so we're gonna take this wheel off and look at it and see if we can't get her to come back out and tighten the bolt a little more. But beyond that, we're sitting here, we're cooking, getting ready to cook dinner anyway. So we got this brand new skillet we ain't even used yet. And me and Cody were standing over here and we hear this snap. And we see this brand new skillet. What the hell? What? Oh, we were smart enough while we were out though, while we hit one of our stops, to at least get a spatula so we can cook our food. I don't know. It was like 11 bucks or something, but it'll work for now. So we made it to, what is this, day number 2 now? Day 3 for us really, because we had a day of driving down. But we survived the party and the good times and stuff. I got up somewhat early and checked out the car here. Doing my investigations here, we were hitting here. And I thought it was because of these bolts here had adjusted differently. But what it turns out is, we got these bolts up here. These 4 little Allen heads had come loose. And you can almost see where the paint was rubbing side to side. I don't know how we didn't lose a bolt. How we didn't lose the whole strut, coil over, whatever it is. But it was a good day. We came home in one piece. We fixed it. We're gonna head out here in the next few minutes. We're getting packed up, letting the car warm up, getting lunch in the car and drinks and stuff. And then we're gonna hit our first point. Alrighty guys, we got loaded up. Everybody's in the car's warmed up. She was running a little rough there for a second, but it just must have been that she was a little cold, because she evened right out. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday is it got a snappy new cap. Yeah, do you see it? Yeah, you know, it's representing the Colorado because that's what I like to do. But I forgot, I got 2, because I couldn't pick between one or the other, so I just said I'll get them both. We got our GPS ready to go, so let's hit the road and have some fun.
been driving and driving and driving from stop to stop to stop. You know, some pretty cool places. But we veered off path and we came to the Great Sand Dunes. So if you're really wondering where the area we've been the last couple days, look up the Great Sand Dunes, because that's where we're at right now, in the picnic area. Gonna have some lunch and then maybe get the Yoda in some sand. Have some fun with that too. A quick, and I mean quick, lunch was had, you know, because we got fun stuff planned. It was followed by a really nice warm snack. I was quite impressed. We did find some mud earlier. It was quite fun. And of course, you know, I missed it on camera because it was like we were cruising down this road at like 55, 60. And I was like, you know, I wish we could find some mud. And we come around this corner and bam, mud. We couldn't find the camera in time. I wasn't stopping. Wasn't getting stuck in the mud, no way. I floored it, we kept going. And I wasn't going back, you know. I was on a mission. We had a pinpoint to get to, so I messed up. I should have put the GoPro on the hood and cruised, but we live and learn on this trip. Next year, we'll know a little more what we're doing, all right?
If I would be here, I'd be here all the time, dude.
Oh, man.
This is badass.
Me too.
Just close fast. Get this on video.
I'll open it up right behind us, guys. It's getting bigger behind us.
It is too. That's what I was saying. It's like it's really starting.
Even from then, now it's getting more.
It's really starting.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going.
We can like this.
No. Look at this one.
It's not as deep as it looks, though.
We crossed the little river thing there. That was really cool. And then we got on the sand, and it's definitely, you better put 4x4 mode on to get through this, because otherwise you're not getting through it.
Oh, nice little solid spot.
Right?
Yeah, it feels good to get out of that soft sand.
But this is just like a beautiful sight. Out there it looks all tan, but up close here it looks like gray, red, black. So we walked and walked and walked and barely got up the like smallest hill up here, only to just come up here and dig a hole and see how deep is the sand until it gets moist, wet, you know. Cody already started, and it really only looks like about 8 inches deep. So here, yeah, here's some witnessing. We're not BSing you. That's way easier to stand on. Look at that. So now that I know it's only like 8 inches deep before it gets moist, I'm gonna go back and play in the water because it's hot over here and it felt way cooler over there in the water. Should have brought some slidey things to go down. Maybe next time. Have to do a trip just for the sand dunes. But for just a quick stop, great place to see. We made it back to camp. We picked up really fast. We checked out the gators. And we're gonna head out of here tonight and instead of tomorrow morning like we had planned. Because we're all beat, tired. We wanna be home. So we're loaded up. There ain't not much else to say, but let's go home. we made it home. It was a pretty uneventful drive home. We went straight home, no stops. And we made it home in the dark. So here I am a couple days later doing the outro to this video. The trailer we dropped off next day. It was not as sketchy as when we picked it up. So we had a great time during this gambler. I did anyways. And we learned a lot. We went into this gambler knowing very minimal on what was going to happen, what we were getting ourselves into, what we were going to need. And I'll tell you what, this little car took everything we gave it. It made it all the way through the track without breaking anything severely. And I definitely feel if it could have handled highway speeds better, we would have drove that all the way out there and all the way home and still had no issues. So I'm proud of the little car. Did great. Next year, will we be running this? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking an LS swapped Suburban. I don't know. Or maybe my mom's Tahoe over there, back there. I don't know. Haven't completely settled on what I want to take next year. I definitely do want to be in a 4x4, just for that much easierness, you know, laziness, I guess. I just want to whoosh through the course with no problems and be the first one next time, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, we had a blast, and I want to thank Cody and Bob for making it possible and going with me and dealing with my aggravatedness while I was out there, okay? So I know I'm not easy to deal with while I'm all stressed out, but we had a good time and we weren't there for a long time. So thank you guys. And I also want to thank you guys for watching, you know. Yep. So give me a good like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel because we're always doing something cool. Thank you.